My record for this is 1 second. Hey, that's pretty good. Wee wee indeed. I'm gonna try something real quick. Hey, I did it. I'm more used to doing the shadow side than the light side because I am shadow plant. It's kind of like a patriotism thing. We praise the shadow mom. I don't think anyone even streams this game. I'm probably the only one on this category streaming right now. In this current year, I'm probably the only one doing this. Not many people find glimmer and gloom pretty fun. I haven't played this game in like 3 years since I only got back into Flat Rising like yesterday. So I'm very glad I memorized how to solve these things because hooey, this game is complicated. It do hit different. With how fast I'm going, it must really do hit different. I'm like speedrunning this shit. Though to be fair, having to do this every day to like get 75k is not really that fun. Though it's nice watching YouTube videos while doing this because it's kind of a brain dead game. Once you memorize the solutions and how to really get started into the solutions, you don't really have to think much. Because this game is the most efficient way to make money on this website, so you kind of have to play this every day until you get enough money to get what you want. Word indeed. I don't want to get you addicted to this game because you would probably just implode. You have to memorize so many things for this one little mini game just to be able to make money. It's kind of scary. Like you have to memorize how to do solutions, and then you have to realize when you messed up and where you messed up on the solution so that you can get it done quick enough. I haven't even gotten able to memorize the hard levels in this game. It's just far too scary, to be fair. Like, this has this is tiny in comparison to the harder levels, and I haven't even gotten close to memorizing them. It's terrifying. Yeah, no, it's not real money. Nah, it's just in-game money. But who is a lot of things worth, like, to get art from people on this website, you have to pay in KT, which is like like 1,000 treasure. And so when the prices are like 75 KT, that is 75K treasure. And the lucky streak, which I am doing this for to max it out, is 75K. So this is a day's worth of grind. Also, I sound tired right now because it is literally 4:20 right now, and I am just having to do my dailies. You might think the Genshin daily grind is hard, but you don't want to be playing this at 4 a.m. just to be able to do it quick enough. Like, I just finished my dailies at 2:50, and the server rolls over at 3 a.m. and then it stops for an hour, and then at 4 you get to start again. So the server can go on maintenance. But like you have to like wait an hour, which is why I waited an hour before I streamed. So, you know. But then there's also Coliseum and like who baby, who people paid thousands of dollars for this game. Like it's insane. Like there was just this dragon that was just like a glitch. Like it was an accident from the developers. And the dragon had a child, and that dragon sold. The child of that glitched dragon sold for $6,000 of real hard cash, not in-game currency, which even then in-game currency is fucking expensive. Like $100 for just 1,000 gems when things on this website cost like 10K gems. It is terrifying. And if I wanted to get the original sprites from this game's first year of events, like each god has like their own little messenger, which are these little sprites on the side. Like the black one is the Shadow Mom's like sprite, and this is like the Light Daddy's sprite. So to get one of those, I'd have to like pay over $1,000 for each of them, and there's like seven. That'd be $7,000 just to have these little PNGs. And they don't really do much in return. Like they just exist on your computer, and they just like give you like 100 treasure each day when you bond with them. And even then, you don't even need them for your bestiary. Like your bestiary is like a collection of how many familiars you have, and these little guys are like familiars in game. But in the lore, they're like, descendants of gods and shit. But like you don't even need them for the bestiary because they recently added a trans dragon that just like lets you bond with any it just lets you bond with every single familiar in the game, including the sprites. One day I got 3 out of the 7 sprites on my rotation just because like I just got 3 of the 7 sprites in my bestiary because of that one trans dragon. Yeah, Genshin dailies aren't really that hard for you. You're just built different. Sorry for just rambling. I am very tired, but I need to get my dailies on. Oh hey, I have 30K on my lucky streak now. That's pretty good. Maybe I should stream doing my dailies more. I'm also staying up because I'm hoping to commission lore for one of my dragons right now. And they're not responding to me, but I haven't like paid in advance or anything, so Oh. Eh. No, I'm gonna get some sleep in like 2 hours. Don't worry about it. I can consistently stay up till like 9 a.m. and then I just knock out. But by that time, you give me enough brain rot for me to have nice sleeps. And I just fixed my plush so I can sleep in it. Also, instead of fixing my OBS, I just did the pop out function of Twitch and I just have chat open as my browser. I would not wish this game upon my worst enemy. If only you could hear the clicks of my mouse right now. It's just. Please do it for me. Suffocate in the whale for me, please, when it comes. I'm gonna be so jealous, but I'm going to be so understanding. Thank you for being with me. Oh, you can hear the clicks? Oh, oof, good. You understand a bit of my turmoil. Ugh. Jesus! 9 seconds? I mean, I know my record's one, but that's because I only had to click once because of how this thing is generated. Uh, Whenever you have to think when you play Glimmer and Gloom is when you're gonna get a bad time. Though I have to admit, the sprites are kind of cute. I have to show what Shadow Mom looks like, because Shadow Mom is queen. She's slay. Like, I love Shadow Mom. She's just so sweet and nice. You wanna know how messed up the economy is on this website? Like, you know about the real life currency deals of buying things for this game, but like for just clothing for your dragons, when something's like a year old, you could shell out like why am I so cold? You could shell out like over $100 on just something that's from like 2019. I have a lot of apparel from the events, like when I used to play a lot, like with my sister. We used to play together. We had a little hatchery together. She didn't like the ones I made, but I thought they were pretty cute. Well, like when we used to play together, we used to like trade items from events. So when I would get one item, she would get another item, and we would like give the other what we didn't have, like what we didn't have currency for. So I have a lot of apparel from like 2018, 2019, and I thought about selling them, and they went up to like 1,000 gems. That's like 100 real life currency. It's just like people pay a lot of money on this website just for dragon clothing. And like, it's not like you can cash out or anything. Like, you can't like convert your gems into money. Like, unless you do something that goes against the website's TOS. But like, you know. Also, don't tell anyone, but I have like 3 alts for this game. And since my sister doesn't play anymore, her accounts just become extra space for my dragons. Oh, I got 3 seconds on that one. That's pretty good. Oof, it is. Only been really? It's been 18 minutes. Just really? Jesus, I am getting too good at this. I'm like almost 50% done with my daily streak. I'm only like 18 minutes. And ignoring the failed stream from earlier, like, I'm getting fast. And I don't like that I'm getting back into it because it seems like I'm gonna get addicted to this game again. And I really don't want to get addicted to this game again. Because I learned code. Like, I know I have to for like classes and stuff, but like, I learned how to use BB code and I could just type it without any like help or anything. I memorized it. And I learned graphic design. Graphic design is my passion, but like, I like learned graphic design for this dang game. Why is it so cold? I don't want to get up because I'll get a bad time. I wonder if there's like a leaderboard. There probably isn't because, I got 1 second. That'd be like instant world record. But like, it would be kind of neat to have like a little competition to see who can complete it faster. Who can do their lucky streak the fastest. That would be pretty cool. But that implies people play this game like actual adults. Like people who have lives, people who like, exist as beings that aren't just subconscious infants. I am one of those subconscious infants. I see floating fairy and I go burr. Like, I just got back into I just found We the Fairies, like, it was a Pixie Hollow, try to remake, kind of like, Club Penguin rewritten and stuff, and, like, I kind of got into it. You couldn't save your account or anything, but it was pretty nostalgic. Like, hey, like, I remember these mini games, and they forever live in my psyche, back in my brain. Like, hey, remember that time when that bug ate that dress, and you had to like make sure the bug like helped make the dress or something? And it's like, oh, remember when you had to like play bouncing bubbles, and you had to get the fish to the other side? Like, you remember that? Remember that? Like, it's just in my brain. It's like one time I couldn't remember a song, and then like it was a song. I hacked my 3DS and I had it play songs on the background, but I didn't know what the song was called. Like I had it because it was was a Love Live girl, and I thought, ooh, anime on background for my 3DS, and so I had it on there, and I never knew what the song was. But then I lost my 3DS, and I couldn't find the song anymore. But I really liked the song, and so it's been like 5 years since I lost my 3DS. And so one day I was just walking home and I thought, hey, look up the song R. And I'm like, why would I do that? But because my brain has once told the future before. I did it and I found the song. Don't square up with the Twitch ad, please. It gives me money. You want to give me money, don't you, Squidward? Oh, why am I so good at this? Thank you for sticking with me with my weird ramblings. I am half asleep, cold, and tired, and my dog is currently vomiting. So, my life is kind of a mess right now, but it's fine. I'm playing Flight Rising, and I have these little fairies to keep me company as my brain slowly turns to mush. Thank you for squaring up to Twitch ads. You give me $1 instead of a penny. Thank you. I don't really look forward to Twitch giving me money anyway. Like, I have like one sub, and I have like $18 in my thing because I just forgot to unsub. Thank you to that one person who forgot to unsub. Thank you very much. That is $18 not going into my bank account because I have to wait till I get $100, which means I have to wait like how much money is one sub per month? I'd have to look it up, but like if it's been 18, if I have $18 and the price of a single sub, how long has that gone on for? I might have to tell that person, hey, unsub right now. You are bleeding money at this current moment in time. You get nothing from it. Oh, I didn't know you enjoyed my rambles. Thought you just muted me on Discord until I stopped talking. Like when my thing turns off yellow, you just start talking again. Thank you for faking regardless. What? That's like $5? $5 a month? Dang, that's like a paycheck in parts of America. A week. Huh? Eh, might just be the ghosts talking to me again. I might just play Coliseum after my lucky streak's over. Because I think they're the same size. I won't have to go scuff changing the stream thing. Because I think because, I don't remember what I was gonna say. Anyway, don't worry about that. Hey, 50K, not bad. No, I don't know what you mean by cod, but like, I prefer tilapia, but like, um, you know, what did I just do? There we go. And I love for this game, like like the guides on this website literally say don't learn how to play it, just make sure they go to the bottom and then when they go into these certain shapes, here's the solution. Like that's all they tell you on the guides. Like memorize they don't tell you how to play the game. They just give you the solution and it's like, hey, move the thing down and memorize these solutions. And I did, and I memorized it, and I am. Oh, Call of Duty. Tilapia is still better. Though I had caramelized catfish, and it was really good. Or was it salmon? I don't remember. But it was really good. Like the skin was caramelized, and like used like brown sugar, and it like made it good. Like no, it was candied salmon. I had candied salmon one day, and it was really good. I put it in a salad and it's really good. I can't eat a salad without meat. It's just like there's no incentive. Like when I eat a salad, I put croutons and I don't put tomatoes because tomatoes aren't an incentive. When you put meat in a salad, it has to be like good meat. You can't just put like deli meat. You have to put like good stuff. Like put steak in a salad. Put good stuff in a salad. So cool. Like put some like you have some good leftover meat and you have some only slightly rotten lettuce, make a salad. Get some croutons because the croutons are really good. It's a crunch. The crunch that smiles back, goldfish. I keep making references mid like talk and I assume you guys are getting like half of them because the references are usually things inside of my psyche. Like, I remember a meme, the meme plays in my head, and then I say the meme, but I'm probably assuming you guys don't know what the meme I'm talking about is, and frankly, it ruins tons of conversations I have with people, but it's fine. Like a wise man once said, don't destroy the part of you that is cringy, destroy the part that cringes. And that has actually changed me as a person, I'm not lying. That sentence has changed me as a person. No. Caramel tastes disgusting. Not because like caramel itself is bad, but it's like what you put caramel on is disgusting. Like why would you put sugar on an apple? It's already sweet. Just eat the apple. Like caramel candy, cool. But why is it melting? Like for a caramel apple, right? It's hard. It's hard sugar. But when you have caramel chocolate, how is it flowing? What did they do to the caramel to make it flow? That's suspicious. That's sussy baka. Like if it is hard when it's on an apple, why is it warm and going places? Like it has a job, has a 9 to 5. Like where is it going? Where does it go? It's not going to work. Doesn't have an education. It's not getting a degree. Like what where's it going? Why? If the chocolate is hard, why is the caramel warm? If the apple is hard, if the apple is soft, why is the caramel hard? Like, is it a texture thing? Is it like how you have tempered chocolate? Like how, oh, you can still have warm chocolate. You can have cold chocolate that's flowy because that's how chocolate fountains work. Like, is that just how it is? They're like tempered caramel? Jeez. Is that just how it is? Like, I never thought to look it up because I always thought Google would like point and laugh at me like, look at this idiot looking up how why caramel is warm when it's in your pocket and candy and why it's not hard when it's on a apple. Maybe the apple just makes the caramel hard and if caramel's just not interested in chocolate. Like maybe chocolate's just pushing themselves on the caramel and caramel's not interested. But when apple's just sitting reading a book underneath a tree, caramel's super interested. Like I don't get it, man. I mean, yeah, my like 50-year-old uncle knows what TikTok is. He yells at me a lot to be like, hey, before you say something, have 3 sources. But then when I do have 3 sources, motherfucker like, doesn't, mentions them and just says he's right. And then like he just be like, I'm gonna order pink sauce because this black lady on TikTok told me to have it. Like, it is milk coming in a bag with no refrigeration. If you die, it ain't my fault. If you die, I'm not gonna mourn. I can't mourn. My emotions have been gone. Like, I actually cannot mourn. I do not feel grief. It is kind of sad. Like, my grandfather died, and I did not feel anything. I was more upset of having to dress up formally instead of having actually being sad at his funeral. It is kind of weird. But anyway, back to the caramel conversation. Why? Like, why? Like, why hard and then why cold? Like, are you just indecisive? I mean, swag is still used today. Sure, it's being used as like a joke, but it's like still a thing. Only 30 minutes and I'm almost done with my lucky streak. Jesus, they weren't lying. This is the most efficient way to get money, huh? You know what? I'm just gonna stream my entire screen for when I play Flight Racing. I just don't care at this point. Like, what are you guys gonna look at? Me being cringe on the internet? I'm cringe all the time. It's nothing new, me being cringe. I am like forever cringe. I am the cringe goddess. I don't care anymore. I have grown, I have changed, I have become something down. Gang signs. I wonder if I could like breed a maverick dragon. I wonder what that would do. Like if I were to like just imagine maverick and then I were like make a dragon based off of it. I wonder what that would be like. What if I just do that right now? Predict morphology. There we go. Let's make a maverick dragon. Let's just turn off all the genes. Let's just make them all maze, maze, maze. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Let me try to find the horniest one. Ooh, Ooh, aberration. I mean, we do know he has multiple heads. Bog, Snick, Bane scale. I think Maverick will look kind of interesting as a Bane scale. Bane scales are more feral, but like the male ones could easily murder me. Let's see. Fade. Ooh, that one's interesting. Bane scales have cherub. Oh my god, cherub's like my favorite trait. Like, like cherub's my favorite gene just because of like the swirls and the stripes on it. It's just really cute. Taper. What does taper mean? Oh, that's really cool. Oh, that's really cool. Oh, that's really cool. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Let's think of another one. Blend. Ooh, looks so cool. Ooh, toxin because he's a toxic person. Toxic because he's a toxic man in any relationship he's been in. Most relationship he has been in where he isn't a toxic one turned out to be toxic because he just bad luck. Now then, let's try sparkle. Maverick deserves the sparkles, but let's try the other ones. Capsule. He has become the jar. Maverick has become the jar. Like he's become the jar. Like a jar of milk. Like I'm so proud of him. Underbelly just removes the scales in his underbelly. Not really interesting. What's trimming? What? I'm gonna change the color just to know what it looks like. Oh, oh, that's cool. Oh, you can't see it because of the. Oh, it's so cool. It is. Wait, the toxic what he deserves or being a jar is what he deserves? I'm not really checking chat right now. Just enjoying existence. Lace? I think a man like him deserves some lace. Plumage. Feathers. I think Maverick deserves feathers. I think Maverick deserves feathers as an individual. I believe he deserves feathers. Also, I don't really feed my dragons. That's probably a weird thing, but like I just don't feed them. Like, why would I spend time to feed them when I can just leave the game for like a month and then come back and all my dragons are fed? Like, I'm not like gonna get back addicted to this game logging in every day, right? 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 And it's not like I'm gonna get addicted to this game, right? Square up Twitch ad. Like, why would you? What's the point anymore? Like, also, I don't get people who are like, oh, I'm leaving my Fight Rising account and I'm gonna give away these dragons. Like, I get the whole, oh, I don't want the person who owns these dragons, who originally had these dragons, to feel bad if they're not being used. But if you ever do come back, you don't want to seem like an idiot and having be like, oh, I remember having this item, I gave it away to someone. Oh, dang. Like, it's not like you're gonna delete the, why would you ever delete the account? Like, even if you ever have a passing interest, you won't delete it. If you ever have a passing interest and be like, I wonder what a younger self did on the internet, and then you go to Flight Rising and you realize your account's gone, so you can't go back. Like, yeah, it does, I guess so. Now we have to figure out a color scheme. Ooh, colors. Let me pull up the picture of Maverick I have on my phone because I love Maverick so very much. He's my screensaver. He's my love. He's my life. I love Maverick. Maverick's my little scrungle. And I'll forever be happy about the birthday gifts Slayer gave me. Okay, BB, love of my life, BB. I remember your colors now. You shall be blood. Ooh, that's so cool. Ooh, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. BB has black and then BB has purple. Let me give you Eldritch. You'd give off an Eldritch vibe. Ooh. Ooh, then let's give you some purple. What color? Royal. You deserve royal. Ooh, ooh, yes. This is Maverick Dragon. This is Maverick Dragon. This is Maverick Dragon. You could say he is. But he's my baby. I love him. Okay, that's enough of a distraction. I'm gonna go back to playing Glimmer and Gloom, my old love. Why are things going green? Oh geez, am I playing so much Glimmer and Gloom my eyesight's going bad again? Dang. It is empowering. You know, I could give it to you. I could give the image of um, Scale Maverick. I might even make it a breeding project to make Scale Maverick. Who knows? I mean, I do have a Gen 1, I think, just in my thing. Um, hmm, hmm. Where are my Bane Scale? Wait, I could just search. Also, Mossy, there's been like a really big update since you probably last played. Because, oh boy, this update made the game like so confusing. Like, there's a hibernation den that like gives you the ability to like keep your dragons like fed. Like, you can't exalt them or anything like that, but you just have them in a separate inventory. I love these two because they're a vibe. They're just chilling like a villain. I wonder how the one I sold is doing. Probably dead. Really not though. She was actually pretty. Is Moonstone dead? Moonstone's not dead. Just unsorted. You're probably gonna be exalt food though. Sadly. I always hated that about this game. Like everything's like everything's like, hey, it takes like 2 billion days for your dragon to like, do this thing. Like it's like, hey, you bred your dragon. It's gonna take 15 days for them to breed again. So you could realistically like breed dragons and then just wait a month and then they're all done. Like you could just breed all your dragons at once and then just like have them exist for 15 days and then they're good. But then there's different dragons with different rarities, which then lead to dragons that take a lot longer. Did that one just say Baku snot? Eh. I reached my lucky streak! Let's go! I did it! Let's go! I gotta take a picture of. Wait, I gotta tweet this out. I gotta tweet this out that I finished my lucky streak. Give me a bit, give me a bit, give me. Okay, 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 okay. Now that I have my lucky streak on, what do I do? I'm gonna send you the picture of Maverick, and then I'm gonna probably play Coliseum. because I don't think I have anything else. I'm gonna ignore the collab I signed up for and that I am currently having to do. I'm going to ignore that. And then I am going to make a whole nother character that happens to be a Gajinka of a dragon I have. Um, like there's Gloom, my sweet baby Kokoro, and then there's Glimmer, and they're named after the game Glimmer and Gloom because like they're both actual siblings. Like they were born from the same nest, but one is so much brighter than the other, and I will never understand that. Like Gloom is actually far darker than Glimmer, but then Glimmer has like the complete opposite set. Like seeing their children together, despite like just seeing what their genes together could possibly do, like it's actually pretty good. And if you look at their like Glimmer's color scheme is like really good. Like in this game, there's like XXX, XXY, depending on what the same colors are. So the more X's you have, aka the more of the same color you have, is the more valuable to dragon, essentially, to make the market easier to understand. So if you have a dragon that is to say the same color, it would be worth a lot. Like this is a orca orca orca, so an XXX, and its genes work very well together, like capsule, bean, and crystal. They all work together to make this one dragon. And so because of that, it is worth a lot of money. And so if I have these three, which are all triple orcas, they will go for a lot of money. But if I do not get them to sell, I will probably exalt them, despite the fact how much they're worth. Because I just have breeding partners and that just make those for me. Like, I still have them. I still have the in my breeding partners. I have the breeding partners for my orcas. Like I have two triple orca breeding. I have Glitch, who looks very cool. Like crystal faceting capsule. Like that's really cool. And then there's this lovely fellow, which I haven't named, like Star Map Orca, like Star Map Bee and Capsule. That is really cool. Like look at this bee. Like I can't click at the image. It's just so sad. Like I love it. I just love it so much. And these are probably exalted. You're not exalted? Wow. You had kids? Oh, I didn't think you'd have kids. You're not oh wait, I have you. I have you. I just keep looking through the lineages and just being surprised when I have them. Like, I didn't think I still had some of these dragons. And then here's this lovely fellow. He's probably born from someone using a. Oh wait, your family is Bane Scales, and your family is Bane Scales. Interesting. Hmm. I have these two together, which would make them kind of similar. Let me try to pull up the websites. Let me pull up the breeding website to help me figure. There it is. Yes, 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 yes. I have it. I have it. I have it. Um, so essentially, when you breed children, it's not just if it's this color or the other. There's like a massive list of colors, and the gradient between those colors makes them more valuable for breeding. Like, yeah, if you have two dragons that are very close in color, they will breed children that are less varied on the color wheel. But if you have one dragon that's white and one dragon that's purple, that would be practically half of the entire color wheel. So that would be a lot of variance between the children. So if I pull up these two Bane scales on the thing, You can't see it. Let me make it slightly bigger. There you go. You can see the breeding thing now. So, um, what if I just show the entire thing? There we go. There's the entirety of the website. I don't care how scuffed this looks. I am just vibing with you all. Everyone who is watching me have a mental breakdown live. So, what was I gonna do? I remember now. I'm gonna try to see what they do, what their baby's gonna look. Kanta has cantaloupe, rust, and caramel. And then pumpkin, the less feral of the group, has pumpkin, platinum, and cherry. Oh, interesting. Okay, so you see these lists of colors and like these list of colors. This is how many colors their babies could have. For their first gene, their primary will be one of these colors. And for their secondary, they have this massive gradient. And for their hereditary gene, they have this variant, like more earthy red tone. But between rust and platinum, that's like pink, white, some reds. But then cantaloupe and pumpkin have a really tiny group because of how different they are. This is very complex. Like, this is a very complex system. And this is a web game. And then there's also the Colosseum and stuff. Maverick Dragon. Um, I'm gonna put my money in my. No, I'm gonna put it in my vault. But my money is in my vault. This is how much money I have. This is 200 KT, which in the grand like in the grand scheme of things is not a lot. And like before I started playing again, I had like 120, but now I have 73 because I made kind of a big purchase, but I don't really care about it. I got art, and the art's like really good. And you get it from in-game currency. Let me get it. Let me get it. Um Here's the art for one of my dragons. This was for in-game currency. This lovely piece of art. I'm gonna save this. Why didn't I save this yet? It's beautiful, beautiful art, and I love it. And I love my darling, my scrungle, my baby bean. And it's really, really good. And I love my scrungle. I also have like clan lore. I didn't have one when I first made it, right? But I made one afterwards because I was like, wow, everyone else has like these cool stories and stuff. I wish I had one. I'm going to link someone a thing, so I am going to turn off the display and I'm going to link someone. I have a massive bookmark list full of Flight Rising things. I could like scroll so dang long. Oh, jeez. Okay, let me turn the thing back on because ooh. I made clan lore. And looking back at it, I cringe. But I remember, do not cringe. Destroy the part that cringes. Do not destroy the part that is cringy. So I shall embrace this. I shall write lore, like real lore for these guys. I will create actual lore. And I'm planning on making a big lore sheet for these guys. Because, like, it's really funny. It's like, oh, these two twins were taken in by this one clan because they're like weak and stuff dying outside, and so they got brought in. But then mysteriously the clan leaders disappeared, and because Glimmer and Gloom were once, they were kind of adopted because the two Tundras that owned the clan didn't have children. So they were kind of adopted and then they took the place as rulers. But there's also this conspiracy theory that hey, maybe Glimmer and Gloom killed their adoptive parents. I don't have lore spreadsheet yet. Most I have is little drabbles I wrote with their bios, but like I have it in my brain, so that's all that matters. It was originally just Glimmer Gloom together in this thing, but then I added Altice, which I got from being a new player. Like people on this website do they do little giveaways when your account's new, like, oh hey, you're new to this game, let me give you something cool. So Altice is a XYY, and they gave me all of her apparel and her familiar. They gave me all of this just because I was a new player and they had no idea I had an alt. This was an alt. Like, this started off as an alt to store dragon, but then I got attached to the dragons on this account, and so I just made this my main. Because I took Glimmer and Gloom's parents, I bred them, and are like, I don't really like these kids. I'm gonna send them off somewhere. So I sent them off to my alt, and then I got attached to Glimmer and Gloom, and so I decided to make this my. I could probably log into my old account. Wait, did I exalt blush and heliotrope? Heliotrope is exalted. Rest in peace. Is blush exalted? Blush is not exalted. Oof. It's also in my hibernidal den. I still have blush. Oh, I still have blush. I didn't realize I still had blush. Ooh. Like blush on his own is like a really cool dress, but I think just heliotrope had a lot of variants, and so that's why Glimmer and Gloom came out so differently. Like Gloom is all deep in despair, and Glimmer is the maverick of the group. You know what I mean by the maverick of the group. And Gloom's just like the stuck in one who likes nature and stuff. And like one time I got lore for Gloom that was like, hey, they're going out on a date, but they didn't sign up for the date. Glimmer decided, hey, Gloom stays in all the time, so I'm gonna sign them up to a date and not tell them about it. And so I have the lore in her bio. I can like scroll it for you guys. I'm not gonna read it because I find it just maybe I'll read it, I don't know. Also, I got Alt of Alt T. Here's the alt art. Ugh, art. Here's the art I got of Altice. I really like Altice so much. I am just so surprised I got Altice for free. Like, even if you like remove the apparel, Altice as a dragon on her own is just like, if I turn off her apparel, she is just stunning. Like the black like it was like black orca, I think. I don't really remember. But ooh, the white just extremely pops on her, and it just like it's so cool. I love Altice so much. I'm not gonna exalt her. I'm not. She's just so pretty, so pretty. Just a pretty lady. Really pretty lady. I forgot what male spirals look like. What do male spirals look like? I forgot. What? What is that? What is that gene? Oh, what is that gene? Well, that's what male sparrows look like. But what is this gene? They made a lot of new genes in the time I was gone. That looks like eyes. Wait. What if I did this and then I did this? Oh, the eyes don't line up. I'm sad. The eyes don't line up. I'm sad. I'm so sad. But it's really cool. It's yes. Pastel eyes? What? They made new eyes? Black sclera's like, you gotta pay money for black sclera. Rare, pretty, swirl, pretty, and then there is primal. Primal eyes are just the coolest thing because the element of the dragon depends on like where they're born. Like if it's born in a shadow den, it has shadow eyes. If it's born in a lightning clan, it has lightning eyes. And so it's like a big thing of like, hey, I'm breeding these two dragons that have an ice theme. Can I have them go to your ice place so that I can breed and have ice eyes? And then you trade and you trade back the children. But primal changes depending on the element of the eyes, which is like the only time it has. Like if you have Earth Primal, you have Earth Eyes. If you have Plague Primal, it turned into gore, and I'm not gonna show that. Wind Primal is really cool. Water Primal is really cool. Lightning Primal is really cool. Ice Primal is really cool. Shadow Primal, you lose your eyeballs. Light Primal is like an angel coming out of your eyes. Arcane Primal is just oof. Nature Primal, amazing. Fire Primal, so cool. Hmm. I have the Shock Gloom's lore. Right, right. I forgot. I got sidetracked. Here's art I got of Gloom. Cute yassified Gloom. She used to have a different outfit, but like, hmm. Wait, what's her eyes again? She has common eyes. Why'd they give her? Yeah. Hmm. What was I doing again? Right, lore. I keep forgetting as if I wish to avoid it. The person who did this lore, I think, is still like, I think they're still doing writings for commissions. I'm not quite sure. I'm trying to get back at them, but I think I paid a lot of money for this. And I don't think I'd have the funds to do it unless I go back to my glimmer and gloom grind. Y'all ever like stretch, but then y'all just dab because dabbing is like the ideal stretch. Like anyone who says dabbing is cringe, no, it's not cringe. You just don't stretch correctly. Like when you stay at your desk a long time, dab. Trust me, you will hear something crack. I'm planning on making a model for Gloom because I am just that kind of person. It's like, hey, I haven't seen these OCs in like 3 years. What am I gonna do immediately? Make a new design for them because I am indecisive. And I kind of also like her current outfit. It's like really cool. Also, you should know that because the chat comes delayed, I have no idea what you're talking about because I completely forget what I just say. And that's why I repeat myself a lot. One, because people don't tend to talk to me a lot, and so when they do talk to me, they tend to like ignore what I say, so I say it multiple times to get through their head. But I also forget what I just said, so I tend to repeat myself because of that. This dragon looks really cool. Shame they're exalted though. And if you wonder what exalted means, it literally means they get sent to the god and they just stay there. They are essentially dead. And what you get in return? Money. They essentially sell their soul to their god. And God depends on who the den was, and so usually you only sell fodder dragons, aka dragons that are just not worth a lot. Um, they essentially just sell those dragons to people within the clan, within the element. Like on the forums, there is like certain forums that are hidden depending on what clan you're in. Like I'm in the Shadow clan right now, and I have an account that's in the Light clan, and they have two completely different forums. I'm talking a lot. So essentially, what did I just say? So the reason why you want to only trade within your clan is because when you exalt a dragon, you are giving more power to your clan. So every every so often, um there is a flag that changes every week. And so whoever exalts the most dragons that week gets their flag on the podium. And whoever has the flag on the podium gets discounts in the store. Like there's this piece of apparel that costs like 10K. And so essentially, when your flag's on the thing, you get like a 5% discount, and that stacks depending on how high of the podium you're. So essentially, if you're like third on the podium, you get like a 5% discount. But if you're like the top of the podium, you get like a 20% discount. I just feel like gloom would be the type of person to grow flowers and dead bodies, to be fair. And because the Shadow Clan isn't really in a place with like lots of nature, it's like spines and things. I can pull up the map. Because I'm making an outfit for Gloom, I have pictures of the map. It does not like a stock market. Let me show you a picture. Wait, I can just pull up the. What am I doing? Um, map. This is where the shadow is. This is the shadow goddess's domain. And you notice a lack of plants. And so so if you were to go repent a dead body, it would be spines and vines and things that would kill a man. There's been a map for a while. They only recently made it animated. Like it was just a static PNG that just like had little tool markers that told you things. But now you can like zoom in and it's animated and it's like really cool. Sorry for the jump scare, sweetie. I have to get my money. And so there's like, like the Tower of Babylon, like where like people on Earth climbed up a tower and God was like, nah, you can't come up here, B. And then they like struck down the tower. Now everyone speaks different languages. Well, Flight Rising has the Tower of Babel. But instead of dragonkind climbing up and then God just dispersing them. So essentially, I believe the Earth Dragon climb up there and just died like a fly infected with a mushroom. Like they fly up and just die on the plant. And so like the god just flew up and died. Like Rex Lapis falling down from the sky and just dying. Like this dragon just flew up there and just died on the tower. And now no one can see it because the tower's destroyed. And like they still love their god and praise their god, but like their god's like kind of dead, kind of in a dormant state, but like, it's like, oh, they're kind of dead, they're kind of not. Yeah, religion do be kind of spooky. And then there's like a mushroom ring, and then they got the portal that leads you to hell, and then they have the Princess Moon Arena, and then they have we don't talk about what this is. We have the border, like the border, and then we have plague. Plague is like body horror central. It's like, hey, you have eyeballs? How about no? And you just grow cests of meat. Like the wastes, that's meat. All of this is meat. The plague place is a living organism. It is the body of the god. So like if you live there and you eat food that grows there, so essentially you're eating your god, which like, Christians do anyway, but like, and this is the arcane place, and it's like pompous elf place. It's like where elves live. And like everyone who lives in the arcane place are stuck up because they're like, oh, our thing is so much better. We have like a telescope and we have mirrors and we can like tell the future. But like you guys can fly. You can just fly to the sun. You don't need a telescope. And half the time, most of the dragons in this that are, arcane based, those are usually dragons that have star map. You could just look at the body of your fellow dragon kind and you would see the entire multiverse. They're not that cool. Wind is just like, hey, we have instruments. That's literally all they have. It's like, oh, we have this thing of our god. It's like, oh, we have a massive tornado that kills our children. Like, what was that ancient clan that like threw off of a cliff the children that were too weak? Right. So essentially, wind dragons did that with their babies. Like, hey, little baby who just started flying like a week ago, we're gonna throw you into the strongest constant tornado that has been going on since our inception. And they're like, okay, that's fine. And it's confirmed people die. Like, people die here. People just die here and no one cares. No one cares that children die. They're like, "Oh, it's just a little ceremony. It's just a little ceremony." But then they just die. You are killing your children. But you have to admit, the Wind Clan does have the best music though. Like they grow bamboo there and they just like make blue they just make flutes and stuff. It's really cute. And then there's the lava place where it's like all the blacksmiths live there and stuff. And it's like really cool. And then there's lightning. To be, in my personal opinion, they have the best mini. Like the lightning clan has the best mini. Like Shadow and Light share a mini game. That's how mid they are. They're so mid they share a mini. But these guys, it's just like technology central. And then there's what is this place again? This is light. What is that? Oh, right. There are some messed up things in this universe. This thing. Do you want to know what this thing is? So Imperials are interesting dragons. When they die, you have to desecrate the body, or else they come back as this thing. They come back as this. I was just scrolling the forums having fun reading the lore, and then I checked the fandom page, and then on Imperials, it's like what happens when they die. And like you have to like burn the body, or else when they die, they will tear themselves apart and attach themselves to other Imperials, making this monstrosity. And you don't think, oh, they're just chilling. But no, in the official lore, they're alive. They're talking. They exist. They are sentient. And they kill other dragons. They go out of their way to murder people. And this just happens. And no one cares. Like, this is a thing. When an Imperial dies, you have to desecrate the body, or else they come back as a dragon zombie and murder people, which will then kill more Imperials, which means more dragons die. And no one talks about this. I don't get why no one talks about this. Like, does no one think it's important to mention that the dragons most related to the light god create this thing? Like, no one cares. No one cares that your god made creatures that then descended down to become conscious beings, which then turned into this, which then makes you question if not even the darkness goddess, who is a goop dragon, if the goop dragon doesn't do anything like this, but the light dragon does something like this, really makes you wonder about your faith. Like, if you're imperial and your family dies, how do you feel about the fact that instead of having a burial, you have to burn their bodies? Like, probably just a thing in their culture is like you have to embrace death when it happens. You can't fight fate or something like that, right? But like, Don't you think that's kind of scary? Like, imagine you're a fae dragon, right? You're just chilling next to your imperial friend, and then you hear the news that their family died in an attack or something, and you're like, oh, that's so sad. And then you attend the funeral, and they just have a massive bonfire and they're just murdering, desecrating, turning their family into atoms, reducing them to atoms. And you're just supposed to be fine with that? It'd be a crazy sense of culture. Imagine marrying into the family. Like, imagine a group of Imperials that just never met another dragon before and just assume every dragon's like them. Like, if you were to die, they will desecrate your corpse because they have the belief that if you leave them alone, they will turn into zombies that will kill you, which is not even a belief. It's just a thing that happens that no one talks about. And I don't understand why no one talks about. And then there's the ice area. They're just chill. Their dragons just chill. And like they're just vibing and they like live underground. It's real cool and stuff. And then there's like the nature area. Like the nature area is all cool. They have the sex tree. Like we don't talk about what happens in the sex tree. They have cool water. Like they have cool like things and stuff. And then the water domain, like the water domain isn't even on the main map. Like there is no water domain here, but then you have to go under. They don't even have their own place. They all live on. This is where water dragons live. This is just where they live. They live underwater with dead fish everywhere, which makes you question: is that just natural, or are dragons really crazy predators? And that's Flight Rising for you. What was I gonna do? All right, I was gonna read Gloom's lore. Right. I got really sidetracked. I'm so sorry. It is 5 a.m. right now. I should try the cafe thing. I'm gonna turn on my desktop audio, turn it down, and I'm gonna go to the cafe. No, 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 no. Where's the cafe web? I have it. There. It's a nice little website. They just play like background sound. Where is it? Turn down that, turn down that, turn down that, turn down that, turn down that. You guys want a sunny place? You want a sunny day or a cold day? You want a sunny day? Or do you want a sunny day? Rainy day or sunny day? I'm thinking rainy day right now. What do you guys want? Um, I'm gonna choose rainy day, screw it. Turn everything down, have a little fireplace going.
Hi there. How you doing? What can I get started for you today?
Nah, no barista, I'm not feeling it right now. I like using this website when I'm reading AF3 facts. It's real nice and calming, and then the barista shows. It's a joke because her name's Gloom. It feels like we're all sitting in a cafe with drinking hot chocolate, snuggled up, and we're just reading Light Rising. You got it, Gloom. Go chase your man. Man, imagine being like an earth dragon and having to like explain your god. And our god just like sat on a planet and just like died. Like your god's like alive and like still kicking, but like our dragon like died. Like imagine just like learning the lore about her home and stuff. But then your parent just tells you, "Oh yeah, God died." Like imagine being told God just died as a child. Like, "Oh hey, the thing that made your eyes go all crusty all the time, like that God who like blessed this land and let us live here, God that God just climbed up that tower and just died." It's just funny to think about, you know, like crushing a child's. Shut that man up. You got it, clone. You got it in. Bloom, sweetie, I understand you're smarter than everyone else in the room, but like, come on, sweetie, you can't be standing around here. I can't wait to read Advent Star on stream. That'll be so fun. I have to wait for the English translation though. As much I would love to like fumble with the language, like I don't want to embarrass myself. So I'll just stream me reading it when it comes out in English. Like I saw the script, it was really cool. I just have to wait for it to come out. I love Advent Star. It's really nice and it doesn't deserve to be slept on. I chose Jay. He just felt so himbo to me. Like he just felt like a himbo who didn't understand what's going on, like fell in love with someone and then got married into the family and was like, "Oh, you guys committed a murder. Yes, I'm involved now." I gave him red nails because I felt he deserved. Now that fanfic time is over, time to do calls. Oh yeah, they added a new thing called Dust Carved Dig. I never found out what it. Like I think this was like a this was like an old event. I think I wasn't able to do it, but it's now just here forever. I don't know what it is. But then there's a new trading post thing. I think ancient artifacts. Because there's a new race called the Goler, and it's really cool. Like look at this old man. Look at this old man. I can go to contract. The Thunder Lizards. Ah. Coliseum. Yeah. I have to level up Jake just to make him, really cool. So, let's go to Harpy's Roost. I have two Coliseum ready dragons, and I know that's probably a really big flex, but like I have three Coliseum ready dragons. I just have one of them off because Jake has the. I wonder if I can find the other. Was it you? Were you it? No, no, no. You weren't it. You weren't it. You weren't born that. I made you that, I think. I think you were made that. Who was the other level 25? Like, I had three. Or did I only have Flip and Exeter? Hmm. I wouldn't have given it up. Coliseum ready dragons are worth a lot of money. Like, if I go to the auction house, right, I think I could, like, try to find Coliseum ready dragons and just see how. Dragon. Coliseum. Ooh, but is it Coliseum ready though? It is not. It is just level 25, but still. If you were willing to shell out the money to build them, ooh. The reason why Coliseum ready dragons are so expensive is because there's this one move that is really useful. Where essentially, like, throughout the, like, whenever you battle, you have to build up energy by using your, like, weaker, and the more energy you use, the more powerful attacks you can do. So it becomes a really big thing of managing your energy. And so one of the moves is like if you kill with this move, you keep the energy you use using that move. So essentially, you essentially don't have to grind at the beginning of every level. Like when you keep going, you keep the amount of health and the amount of mana you have. So if you're able to just one shot everything, and keep your mana, you can avoid having to use the really bad moves in the beginning, and you could just use the good move in the beginning, essentially speeding up your time like a lot. Considering that leveling up dragons is a really big adventure, like you can make a lot of money just leveling up dragons. Oh, you're going to sleep? Good night. Have a wonderful night, and I hope you have good dreams. Have a wonderful night. I shall be here rambling to myself now that my dailies are. Have a wonderful sleep, and I hope everyone's having a wonderful evening. Well, morning. Well, does it really matter? We're all gonna be staying up anyway. I'm probably going to be here a while. I haven't played this in a while, so it's probably just gonna be like chilling, I guess. The IQ test. Ow, ow, what's up my nose? Ow, ow. Ow, what's up my nose? Everything burns. Oh, jeez. What happened to me? Something went up my nose and it hurt. Bonk, bonk. Like, y'all ever, like, just breathe salt? Like, you just existing and then you breathe and then your body's like, hey, how about we just make you die? Like, because we can, as your body. Despite this being a forum game, this really makes me feel big brain. Like speedrunning Glimmer and Gloom makes me feel so smart for no reason. Like I don't deserve to feel smart after playing Glimmer and Gloom. It's like a kid's game, but like it make me smart for remembering. It do be. Oh no, I lost. Oh no, a flip die. Hey Jake, you're level 6. That's so cool. Oh my god, Jake survived? What? You're so powerful, Jake. I'm so proud of you. You want to know why I put everything in my vault? It's because when I put it in my vault, I forget I have it. So anytime I check my vault, it's like, oh, I have so many items. It makes me feel, it makes my brain go, oh, I'm so proud I have all these items. And like, I put my money in my vault and I don't keep it on me because I don't want to be like, oh, I have all this money, I'm gonna spend it. It's just gonna be like, oh, I have to like go through the effort of going to here. I have to click this button. I have to go to my treasure. I have to click add. I have to click subtract. And I have to put in the amount I want. So it gives me like 3 checks to have to figure out, hey, how much money am I gonna spend right now? Oh, this was Glimmer's old thing. That's why her art had the little smell good thing on. Really? Literally just keeping my accounts existing, like just letting them exist, would just make me money. Like if I check my old mail, I think I'd probably have items from like 2018, probably. Oh, I could give this to my Royal Guard character. Hmm. I have to dress up my dragon more anyway. You. Hey, you. You look so crusty, bro. Like, why do you look so crusty, bro? What have I done to you? Though, wait, what gives you a smoke? Oh, you just have smoke on you as an apparel. Okay. You look disgusting, sweetie. I'm going to fix that. I'm going to fix how much crust you have. You're going to not be crusty anymore. You know what? Instead of having to like think, what I'm gonna do is just withdraw the hoard, all of my apparel. All of my apparel. I'm going to withdraw the hoard. Because holy, I have a lot of apparel for no good reason. And I have to use some of it for this poor guy, because Jesus. Okay, 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 okay. Oh, there it is. Turn off the guard, turn off the quiver, turn off the emblem. Move up the plumage. What vibes do I feel off this I'm given, like, from what I'm getting from this guy, I'm getting, like, stoic royal guard who just does his job. Hmm. I'm not getting no fancy, like, oh, he's dating the princess. You think I just get, like, a regular dude who just does his. Because this lovely guy is from, like, a really special. Like, he's from a. Yeah, I built him. He's not. I made him. He is from a. That's like royal guard stuff. The crystalline, like the royal knights. Like he's a royal knight, and so I was like, hey, I'm going to have him. So I followed the rule, and so I think what gen is my baby? If I go back, you are a general. What? Where are you, sweetie? What gen are? Cause I got you for, cause this thing is like a whole. Hey, you can adopt them. You can do whatever you want. Just like don't exalt them, which is cool and all. Which is it's really nice that you just like get free dragons from these guys. What gen are you, sweetie? Where are you? You are a male pearl catcher. You shouldn't be this hard to find. Jesus! What gen are you? Do you just not exist? No, 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 you have to be on here. I know you're on here. You're somewhere. You are somewhere amongst us. I probably missed it. I probably missed it. He's so just him. I can't find him. Is it you? No, you're someone else entirely. What are you? Where are you? Did they remove you? Probably. Huh? Where are you, dude? Gee. I'm gonna just add something that will just make you stand out. Where are you? I do kind of like that look on him though. Makes him look kind of snazzy. I think my baby's just not on this list. Oh, I think I just forgot to register him. That's probably right. He's just not on there. Ooh, I like the white raven armor more. Ooh. Ooh, I like this. Ooh, I like this. Ooh, I like this. This is good. I like this. Let's give you a scar on top of that. Nah, gotta go under the implants. We have to give him a weapon, and because we're gonna give him a weapon, we're gonna give him the Shadow Strike. And the Shadow Strike looks cool. Ooh, it looks cool. Ooh, yeah, 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 yeah. I think we have it. Do we have any skin? I didn't know a Glimmer and Gloom stream would degrade into me playing Dress Up with Dragons, but I guess that's just Flight Rising now, is it? Huh? Oh, you're an XXY. That's so cool. I didn't realize you're an XXY. Oh my god. What do we even have you being? Like, what even are you? Like, in lore, what are you? What are you meant to be in lore? Like, are you like a scryer or something? I am very much confused. What are you meant to be? Huh. How much does Ethereal Entourage cost? Oh, that's a lot of money. Fairy Procession. This is a lot of money. This is a lot of money. 300. Ooh, that is a lot of money. Ooh, that's a lot of money. How much is your blue cousin? Oh, my heart. Oh, my heart. Ooh, sweetie. Ooh, sweetie. Ooh, sweetie, you are not having 300. Jesus, that's like a week of just playing Glimmer and Gloom. Jesus. Okay, okay. What are you, Alpha? Alpha, what even are you? Like, we have the two heirs. We have the dude who got swept into this because of a date. We have the royal guard. We have the witch doctor. We have the witch doctor's apprentice. What are you? What are you? Are you like a scryer? Are you like what are you? Like what? Okay, let's think. What are you supposed let's come up what you are meant to be. Um Maybe a scryer, but the witch doctor could do that too. I could try going for a scryer vibe. Okay, let's go scryer vibe. Scryer vibe. Scryer vibe time. We're gonna remove every single piece of this because it does not look good on you, Queen. Ooh. I did Alpha's outfit. We have Gloom, the introvert princess. Here's Jake, the dude who get wrapped up in something he had no idea about. There's Glimmer, the other twin who also rules, is kind of, limp-handed. Here's Tartness, a loyal royal knight who just so happens to look a blind eye when things go wrong. Altice, the meme lord, the witch doctor of the clan who just chills around, gets paid to literally do nothing except when they need to dispose of a body. Mono, the one, Mono is Altice's, just Mono is learning from Altice because of an incident that happened a long time ago. They want to learn how to defend themselves, and so Altice is like, hey, you want to know a good way to defend yourself? Here's alchemy. And now Mono's just learning how to be an alchemist. And then Alpha is the one who has seen everything, a witness to a crime they had no reason to be a part of. It is now up of high influence just to keep them quiet. Everyone else does not matter, though I think Runium would be kind of. I'm thinking runium and glimmer though. If only glimmer wasn't a dude, they could actually breed. No, then I'm actually curious if it would. I want to know what their babies would look like. Will it just yell at me and be like, "Hey, you can't do that. They're both," or will it just let me do it? Ooh, ooh. Their babies would look kinda neat. Their babies would be kind of cool looking. Their babies would be kind of cool. It would be kind of lit. Oh, I like that. That looks really neat. Where do you even get that from? Is that runium genes? Probably. Runium is. Um, yeah. Let's make runium something. Runium, you are being moved to the hierarchy. You're moved up the hierarchy, sweetie. Not in runium. We're gonna have to get you a drip. We're gonna have to get drip for you, sweetie. Oh yeah, I did a thing where like it was like male, female, like female, male, female. I don't know why I did that. Like it was like to show who was breeding with who. Like it was like male, female. I think I did that just for no good reason. I just did that as a random thing, but their babies would actually be kind of cool. Runium, what do I do with you? Hmm. You've had many a children. Your child is still alive. Oh my God, your child is still alive. Rest in peace. Oh my God, you are so great. Ooh, I remember you. I remember you. I was so happy with you. Like you were just so cute. It looked like they popped. They like ate bubblegum and it just popped all. Bleeding is a lot. I really like this dragon a lot. Strawberry is dead. Rest. Both their child is dead. Chocolate is dead. Marshmallow is not dead. I am very happy. White chocolate is. Pink Oreo is not dead. We have. Bubblegum Pop is not dead. We are. My first dragon! You're still alive. Oh, you're still alive? Is Baines is dead? Alright, you're dead. Rest in peace. Purple and Nightshade. Stone Hall is really cool. An XXX. Let's go. Seafoam. I'll forever love. Let's go back to Runium. Midas, rest in peace. You have many a Molt, very dead. Okay. I got the thing. Let us give you clothing. Hmm. Would you be the same thing as Jake? Like, you're just someone who just happened to walk by and then join in on something you should not have seen. Hmm. What are you in this crazy messed up clan? What are you? Hmm. I mean, you could just be Glimmer's just lover. You don't have to be something in particular. You have to like a vibe or something. Like, what are you? Are you just a farmer boy who just so happened to like marry a prince? Or like, are you royalty that just how happened to marry another royalty by accident? Like, a Glimmer just so happened to catch your fancy despite the fact you were meant to like being married to someone else or something. You seem like someone who has a family tree that wraps around in a circle. Like, sure, Flight Rising doesn't let you have incest babies. Like, they have it to be like, oh, if it's like your great grandfather, you can't have babies. But, like, I have a feeling that as soon as it's like the great great grandfather, your line just goes right back around. I feel like your line is just like a 5-way long circle that keeps going. So, you seem like someone who's like royalty who, like, just so happened to marry, like, the dude on the side of the road instead of the princess, and the dude on the side of the road happened to be a prince. I feel like that's your current situation, where you were meant to be royalty, but then you happen to marry a chaos demon, and that chaos demon also happens to be a prince, so you're still like in line for family succession. So you didn't break the rules, just you just found the wrong person. I like that idea. Do I have any skins for pearl catchers? No, wait, you're not a pearl catcher, you're a Skydance. Do I have any skins for a Sky? Do I have skins for a male Skydancer? I don't think so. I don't have many skins anymore. Okay, so royalty that got into something they should not have got into. Um, let's think. You are of plague variety. You are of plague. You are of plague, I see. I wonder if I can find the standard of the plague. Shadow of Standard of the Arcanist, Standard of the Earthshaker, Standard of the Flame Color, Standard of the Glade Keeper, Standard of the Ice Warden, Standard of the Light Weaver, Standard of the Plague Bringer, Standard of the Shadowbinder, Standard of the Stormcatcher, Standard of the Tidal Lord, and Standard of the Wind Singer. Standard of the Plague Bringer. Your thing is made out of bone. I see. How? Oh, that's a lot of money. What's that? 80K? Can I pay 80K? I can pay 80K. I have purchased 80K and it's just a piece of bone. And frankly, I do not regret that decision. I do not regret that decision. It's for the drip. I do not regret that decision. It is for the drip. I am very happy to have gotten the drip. Look at that, King. Look at that. Now, what else am I gonna give? The plumage. Oh, it gives you feathers? It didn't give the other dude feathers. Wait, no, I should put the red version on him. Wait, do I have a red version? No, I have a green rot version. I don't have many red things. What are, is there just a list of red things? I think I have an item finder website that is a lot better than the game database. So it's who. Let's go. Festival, Riot of Rot. Hmm. Proto Wings. Ooh. Ooh, this is 2021? That's from last year. This? I'm gonna pay a lot of money for this dude's outfits, huh? Um, okay, where is the Sky Dancer? Sky Dancer, Sky Dancer, Sky Dancer, Sky. Ooh. Yes. I'm really gonna pay this, huh? 72? Ugh, that's like the entirety of my lucky streak. Fine. Fine. I'm gonna end this day with less money than I came into it. That's fine. It's for the drip. Where are you? Where are you? I'm gonna give you glowing claw tips. I should get you the red ones. I could steal the red ones for you. Yeah. Wait, no. It fits with your runes. It's fine. Yeah, the orange fits with your runes. Um. Oh! Yes, 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 yes. It's perfect. Oh, it's perfect. Oh, it's perfect. Oh, it's perfect. Oh. Hmm. Should I get him the plague? Should I get him the plague? Nah, it won't even show. It doesn't matter. Well, that's enough flight rising for me today. I'm gonna crash now. I hope everyone had a wonderful morning, evening, whatever time zone you are. Have a good day and good night, I guess.